Hello students, I am SHAILESH sir from Sri Guru Gyan classes. Today I am explain chapter 14 statistics. In this statistics part 2, students I explain you mode of group data. Yes students, mode of group data. So let's start. Generally mode of the group data and mode you know that in the 9th standard already you studied. The possible outcomes for maximum repeated observations in the given observation is called mode. You know that students. Yes, again repeat. Maximum repeated observations is called mode in ungrouped data. But here we student explain by the group data. So in the group data, utilize this formula L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Don't worry, one by one I explain you what is indicate the each values for L, F1, F0 that like all to H. L is indicate lower limit of the model class. Yes, lower limit of the model class. This model class is always occur to highest frequency belonging class students. Yes, again repeat, highest frequency belonging this class. H indicates size of the class interval. F1 frequency of the model class. F0 preceding model class frequency and F2 succeeding model class frequency. So now students I going to numericals related that mode of the group. Example 4, look at that. Weekly taken by a bowler in 10 tickets. In this given observation students, check out which observation is maximum time repeated. Yes, it is observation number 2. So students, definitely your mode of the given data is 2. But I explain by the table wise. See the table, number of the wickets 0 only occur one time. So I below write 1 number of the matches. Now number 1 surely occur one time, but number 2 occur here 3 times. Students, upper right number of the wickets and lower right number of the matches, they occurrence times. 3 wickets, I mean 3 number occur 2 times, occur means they happen to do 2 times. 4 number 1 time, 5 number 1 time and 6 number also 1 time in the given observations. So definitely which number is maximum time occur? Yes, it is 2. So clearly 2 is the number of the wickets and that is my answer. Mode of the data is 2. This numerical generally already you studied in the 9th standard. Now I start group data level sum. See the question, example 5. What is the highest frequency? Yes students, your highest frequency is 8. So you just making this marking circle on the 8th place and sure model class is a 3 and 5 and F1 is a frequency for the mode class 8 and preceding 7 and succeeding 2. Students, preceding means above the number frequency for the given 8 value and succeeding means after the 8 value. So all values I define by this 3, 5 is my class interval. So 3 is my lower limit. H class size. See in the interval family size 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9 and 9 to 11 all are 2 to gapping. So sure class size is 2. Now model class 8 because it is highest maximum repeated observation in the given question. Now preceding F07 and succeeding 2. Now this all value apply by in this formula. Formula is just already known. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 time F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. And all value put it one by one. You getting little answer 3.286. Yes students, 3.286. Now continue, move ahead after example 5. Sorry, last write the statement. Therefore, mode of the data in the above observation are 3.286. Example 6 same is, look at that. What is the highest observations? And in the example 6, here asking mode and the mean. Yes, students, mode and mean. First, I explain mode wise. What is the highest? Yes, 7 number of the students is the highest. So that related class 40 to 55 is my modal class, and F0 and F2 preceding and succeeding 3 and 7, highlight that F0, F1 and F2 value, and all value mentioned in the L forming 40, and apply the formula. Class size H 15, F1 modal class 7, F0 preceding modal class 3. Preceding means before the 7 number, and succeeding means after the 7 number. And after that, going to formula. Our formula is simple. L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 time F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. All value put it and further calculate. Sure, students, you getting only answer is 52. Yes, only 52. Now continue. Question number 1. The following table showing the age of the patients admitted in a hospital during a year. Find out mode and mean. Very easy, students. First you check out what is the highest, and after that you decided your value for modal class. Either you calculate, students, first mean wise. See, I going to first of all mean wise. So what is the mean? Mean means first of all given data I convert it into class mark. Class mark, you know, students, 5 and 15 by 2. It is 20 by 2 means 10. Same as continue up to 10, 10, 10 adding. And now look at that, which number is a central value of xi. Yes, students, central value, there are 30 and 40. So anyone you taking assume mean. Here I taking assume mean 30 and apply di xi minus 30. It means 10 minus 30, we get minus 20. 20 minus 30, we get minus 10. Now 30 minus 30 itself is 0. Next 40 minus 30, 10. 50 minus 30, 20. And last 60 minus 30 is 30. Now look at that. What is the class interval H? Yes, it is the 10. And we going now FIDI. FIDI means frequency multiply with DI. Means second column and fourth column you multiply that. 6 into 20 minus 120. Same 11 into minus 10 minus 110. Similarly going on and make them total additions. This addition is indicate sigma FIDI 430. And now all value put it from the given table. Sigma Fi, see the second column, number of the patients Fi, and that total is a 80. So here we write down sigma Fi is 80 and sigma FIDI 430. Apply in the mean formula, A plus sigma FIDI upon sigma Fi. Value put it and further calculate. Surely you getting approximately 35.28. This 35.28 is your final answer. Now I go to mode level. So question same, students. Mode level check, what is the highest frequency? Yes, highest frequency is a 23. And modal class to parallel given 35 to 45. Class size ready, and preceding and succeeding of the modal class also known 21 and 14. See in the students our given quotient table and apply our formula L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 and whole multiply by H, putting all values, and you further calculate, and last answer is a 36.8 is your final answer. Students, sometimes frequency values for the given mean and mode, sometimes both are the equal, but not they always equal, only sometimes. So here done. And last right, mode is 36.8. It's represented age of maximum number of the patient admitted in the hospital was 36.8 years. Yes, students, compulsory write down in the years, I mean units. Next, 14.2 question second. Find the mode of the lifetime of the components in the lifetime are given and frequency. So before starting this sum is also, students, what is the highest frequency given in your question? Yes, 10, 35, 52, 61, 38, 29. Yes, it is 61. So you just find out preceding and here find out succeeding. And these two values are declared by the modal class our 60 to 80. And values apply. After that, decide the values for modal class 60 to 80. So class interval is your 60 L. Frequency modal class 61, preceding 52 and succeeding 38. And class size means the interval given between gapping 2020. Yes, apply in formula. So mode L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 time F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H and value submitted. And further calculate, surely it get 65.625 is your lifetime hours in these answers. Yes, students, here main IMP decide the frequency, highest frequency in the given. Question 3. Find out mean and also find out the mode. So first of all, I going to question wise. What is the highest frequency in the given class, students? Yes, 24, 40, 38, 28, 30, 22, 16 and 7. Very good. It is highest for 40. So this is the formula. Mode L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Apply their all values. So finally you done 8000 by 23. It is 347.826. You calculate by the long division. And final answer approximately 1847.83. Students, your mode done. Now I go to mean level. So class mark apply, upper class limit plus lower class limit by 2 and applying by class size same 500. So given question again I mention here expenditure, number of the frequency, and now go to class mark. Yes students, class mark xi 1000 plus 1500 divided by 2, it means it is 2500 divided by 2, it is 1250. Now that like all, you 500 just added. So 1750, 2250, 2750, 3250, that like all 500 just only you added. Now students, check out what is the central value of xi. Yes, central value is xi is a 2750. Students, here central value is a 22 value, 2750 and 3250. As you like, anyone you suggest, assume mean. 2750 is also true and 3250 is also true. Now xi minus 2750 taking, and after that di, ui write down di by 500. Yes students, di by 500. Why 500? Because class size h given 500. Now final table, fi into ui and total making minus 35 and is all value. Students, apply in the formula for the mean. Yes students, mean formula, that is your from the above table sigma fi 200, sigma fi ui. Students, sigma means summation, minus 35. Assume mean, already I assume that 2750 and height at 500. So mean is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Put it the values and further calculate. Surely you getting 2662.50. Yes students, here done our these questions. Now I go to next one. So finally you mention just, therefore mean monthly expenditure was 2662.50 rupees. Continue 14.2, fourth one. Find the mode and mean. Question are given, number of the students per teacher and number of the states. So same students, you just check out what is the highest. Yes, highest is a 10. So 10 related your class given in the questions. Check students, it is a 10 your modal frequency. So modal class is arranged that 30 to 35. This value is a f1 and this value is a f2. Here you write down f1, that you write down here f2. Sorry, this is your f0. Here your f1 and here are F2. And these all values apply by these statements. Yes, students. Class size H ready. Lower limit of the model class is 30. Frequency for 10 and F0 and F2. Presenting. Again question right. Number of the students per teacher. Frequency, and now go to class mark. 15 plus 20 divided by 2. Students, 15 plus 20 divided by 2. So both addition 35 by 2. It means 17.5. Same as move ahead. All are 5, 5, 5 adding. So in 17.5 you added 22.5. Next 5 added 27.5. Next 5 added 32.5. That like all. Now say what is the middle value for the xi? Yes, there are two middle value, 32.5 and 37.5. Anyone you taking, assume in students. So di xi minus 32.5 I taking and subtract them. 17.5 minus 32.5. Yes, it is minus 15. 22.5 minus 37.32.5. It is minus 10. Same as going ahead and you getting di. Now next table ui, di by 5. Yes, and after that final fi into ui and make them total addition. It is minus 23. So this all value apply in the formula. This is your formula. Assuming a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Apply their values and further calculate. Sure, you are getting 32.5 minus 3.28. It is 29.22. So students, here first of all I mode explain, and after that mean. Both are the compulsory do in these sums, and you getting here 4 marks question, students. Yes, now next one. So mean of the data is 29.2, either 22 is same as. Now 14.2 continue, fifth one. Find the mode of the data. So run score given and number of the batsmen. So here check you students, what is the highest frequency in the given class? Yes, it is 18. So that's your model class ready. 400,000 to 5,000. This your F1, F0, and this your F2. Here write down it is F0 become 4. It is F1. It is 18. And lastly it is F2 become 9. Correct? And these all values just utilized by these statements. So 18 frequency class, L model class given 4000, and F0 4 and F2 9, and class size H already known, it is 1000. Applying formula, mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 times. 14.2 question number 6. Yes, find the mode of the data. Same students apply. What is the highest frequency here? Yes, highest frequency is 20. So model class you 40 to 50, preceding 12 and succeeding 11, and apply their all values by the statements. Class size 10, L is a 40 because model class is 40 to 50. So L is a 40 value, lower limits of the given class. Now frequency is 20, F1 ready 20, F0 12 and F2 11. Class size 10 because class interval each place given students 10. Apply in this formula. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 times F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Put it their all values and further calculate. Surely you getting little answer 40 plus 80 by 17. And what is the 80 by 17? Yes, after the long division I just getting 4.7. So final answer 44.7 number of the cars are available for answer for this sum. So last I mentioned that therefore mode of this data is 44.7 cars. Yes, next one students. Yes students, happily done. Here part 2 chapter 14, and one of the little thoughts for you. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Yes, Wisdom Churchill says again, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. It means, students, you never losing your enthusiasm. Always you keep being moving ahead for your study level, either any your success part. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for seeing this video. Further study I explain you in the next part 3.